Hi there, this is John from Commercial Real Estate Online. Welcome to the program. This is the matrix of top agent activity in today's property market. And indeed, this particular matrix I have worked through in different ways, through different workshops and also online here on YouTube. I'm going to take you into another topic within this top agent matrix, because all of these things will help you improve your business, improve your client engagement, your listings, and potentially your commissions. So use these ideas and of course track these videos as I put them out. There are many different ideas here that can help you in your brokerage activities this year. I have said before, I'll say it again, it is a changing market. This is an amazing property market that's going into a new cycle, and that can help you win the business, position yourself for better business activity. Don't just watch the market go past you. Make sure you have your top agent matrix underway and that you cover off on all of these 10 issues on this matrix. So I'm going to go down into this particular topic and take you into the next checklist approach that I've got here today. Of course, there are very many skills that I'll take you into as well, but this particular checklist I will take you into. And today's checklist is all about marketing. So this marketing checklist allows you to understand the property, the opportunities out there for sale or for lease, also the target market, and the issues that will help you get an advantage from a marketing campaign with that particular property. Don't be ordinary in this real estate market. Be very specific. Now, before I go further, I'll just show you the article at our website, which will help you if you need a marketing checklist. This is the article at the website. That is commercial-realestate-training.com. And the article is headed The Marketing Checklist to Boost Property Inquiries. So you can go there and check out that particular article, print it, and use it. So now let's go into this topic and this marketing checklist. So there are 17 items here, 17 particular items to help you engage the marketing of a property with your client, for your client, with the market. Number 1, campaign structure. I always recommend when you have a property marketing campaign that you offer the client 3 alternatives. That gives them a budget to think about, a budget, and of course you're going to ask for vendor paid marketing, and there it is there. But by having a campaign structure and then 3 alternative budgets using the different channels of marketing, you can get somewhere. The client will usually choose the one in the middle. That's a medium budget alternative, but you can give them the bronze package, the silver package, and the gold package. Now, I wouldn't call them that, but you get the drift here as to what they mean. The bronze is the cheapest campaign structure, the silver is in the middle ground, and the gold is at the far end of the campaign structure. And of course, the gold has everything to market that property. As opposed to the bronze campaign, which has some things but very little. Given that you are asking for vendor paid marketing, you've got to offer the client some alternatives. And when you do that, they will usually make a choice. And usually, 75% of the time, it's going to be the middle ground. So what you do is you make sure that the silver campaign is set correctly for the property, for the client, offering some, let's say, budget alternatives, but also the exposure of the property for the client in today's market so you can get a result. There's no point in advertising anything unless you really understand the campaign structure and it's strategized to the target audience, which leads me to these particular sections as well. Alternative budgets. I've given you the alternative budgets, but now I'm going to say that you have to make clear recommendations to the client. Make recommendations about the differences in the campaign. Once you've done that, you can then talk about the target market quite clearly, because every property, be it for sale or for lease, will have a target market. And the more clearly that you can define that for the client, to the client, They will listen. Now, how do you define a target market for a property? It could be an office property. It could be a shopping centre. Whatever it is, you can go deeply into that. You can define the primary target market, that is where probably 80% of the buyers should be. And then you'll have a secondary target market where the other 20% could be. Now, your job as an agent is to make sure that you are tapping in to the primary market very deeply in your marketing campaign. Now, that could mean an industry type or a business type, or it could mean by location, people within a certain location. It can also mean business people. It can mean property investors. So your target market is going to sit within these categories, and you have to make your choices. When you make your choices clearly, particularly with this one here, the primary market, it gets a lot easier in selling vendor paid marketing as a concept, as a key component of listing that property. So I'll go to number 4 here, and I'll help you think about one other aspect of marketing something today. There's no point in marketing a property by putting it on the internet and just sitting back and waiting for the inquiry. If you have an exclusive listing, do more with it. Go very deeply into what you can do with it. An exclusive listing means that you get involved. An exclusive listing means that you get very involved. That is direct marketing. That is you knocking on doors, making telephone calls, sending out brochures, all the strategies around that. So you get conversations going with the marketing campaign, with the direct marketing approach. So I'll go further into this topic in another part of the videos in this series, but I will say this. If you're trying to win the client to you as an agent in listing the property, be very special in what you say about direct marketing. Put yourself in the marketing process so the client knows that you are really the agent of choice, because you are going to get involved with that property deeply, directly, and specifically. And every other agent is just talking about putting it on the website and hoping that things come in. You can do better than that. You can be very, very specific. So that is the idea. That is all about direct marketing. Build a story for your client about buyer or tenant segments, the local area that you will cover off on directly. It could be the surrounding kilometre around the property. Maybe you're going to canvass specific buildings regards that particular listing that you have. Maybe you've also worked out that specific business channels could be very suitable for that property. It may be the accounting profession. It may be the legal profession. What you've got to do there is choose the business channels that you're going to tap into. And they can be specific businesses like the large businesses. And of course, if it's an investment property, you will have specific investors by category, class, and location that you will work into. So that is the story here right now. This is the 4th point in this marketing checklist. In the next video, I'm going to go into the marketing checklist a lot further and take you into some other critical points that you can work through. Now, don't forget, at the website, I put this particular article for you to read, and this particular article will give you all the ideas that you need, as well as a checklist to print off in commercial real estate. So this is John Hyman from Commercial Real Estate Online, which is commercial-realestate-training.com. I'll catch you again very soon in the next video in this series. Catch you soon.